So apparently Square Enix games are not good enough for us anymore. It's not even good enough for us to touch anymore. When I say us, I say us, the fans, the people who got Square Enix's name out there, the people who put Square Enix on the motherfucking map besides Japan, now in the US. Our beloved Square Enix. All the memories, oh my god, the fucking memories that I have about this company. The company that just made my imagination just run free. A company that's not afraid to spread their fucking wings. They're not caged people, you know. And the words that have just come out of the president of Square Enix's mouth, what this guy just said, what I've just witnessed, this is going to be a video response to my boy Alpha Omega Sin. Really enjoy your work, pal. Keep up the good work. Love your rants. Love all your video game pickups. You got a big ass, huge fucking library, man, for real. Like, I need to get on your level. But enough kissing gas. I want to get into this rant / response. So the head of Square Enix, Yuichi Wada, says that he wants his developers to focus their attention on the mainstream, develop more games that are more mainstream. If you don't develop games that are mainstream, you basically have to get the fuck out. He doesn't want you there. He's gonna fire anybody who doesn't want to divert their attention to these motherfuckers who do not like games, who don't know the overall back history of Square Enix titles like Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, Dragon Quest, a lot of others. The list goes on and on. Those are just some of my favorite franchises that they've done so far up in Square Enix. You know, I have some cool, you know, some of those developers like Tetsuya Nomura. That's one of my favorite directors. You know, alongside with what's his name, Hideo Kojima. Love him too. No homo. Those are my favorite devs, man, and just to hear these words come out of this guy's mouth just lets me know that he doesn't like where Square Enix is going. He doesn't like how some of the fans aren't following more of the Square Enix titles, and it kind of seems like he's biting his nails up in a little corner, afraid that he's going to lose money. Like, to hear him say something like that, that word mainstream, I detest that word. Like, what the fuck do you want for a mainstream game? Like, really, what do you want? Do you want a first-person shooter that involves gun blades? Do you want a fucking dance game, Dance Chocobo Revolution? What the fuck do you want? Do you want a fighting game with an EX bar at the bottom of it with all the Final Fantasy characters? What the fuck do you want? Hawada? Tell me. Help me help you. Help me help you. You're not doing anything for the developers. You pretty much just shun them away, you know. I think you made it more unaccommodating for your developers, the people who work under a company that used to be fans of the company. I'm pretty sure that most of the people that work in Square Enix were fans, but hearing this shit come out of this motherfucker's oral cavity has just pretty much made me want to throw up. Square Enix is always a company that just immerses me in all their games, you know. Like, I fucking love Dragon Quest 8. I want them to put that game on the PS3. People have been waiting for years for a Final Fantasy remake ever since they showed the technical demo. People want to see a Kingdom Hearts 3. Who got those games out there? Who made those games successful? The fans. I don't think fans are mainstream. Mainstream, you're just talking about the big populace that just buys games for no reason and they don't even know what the fuck they're playing. And this motherfucker wants to say he wants them to be up in there. I mean, if you're going to make it for the mainstream motherfuckers out there, you're going to push away a lot of fans who really love the company, love everything about Square Enix, who's been playing Square Enix titles before they were fucking Square Enix. They've been playing since they were Square Soft. You know, I mean, I'm just raging on and on right now, trying to keep all my minds and shit and my ideas together, but who brought you the success though? Come on now, Square Enix. Who brought you the success? We did. Us, the fans. I mean, sad to say, man, what I think they mean by mainstream, what does all the fucking mainstream audience want in a fucking video game? Online gameplay. That's one of the biggest things that I've seen this generation. The most demanded thing that I've seen is online play. And that's something that I fear for more installments of the Final Fantasy franchise. I'm thinking that they're going to try to incorporate more mainstream ideas in the Final Fantasy 13 versus one of the titles that we want to see the most. A title that has so much flair, so much savoir-faire, the graphics, awesome. A PS3 exclusive title, awesome. A title that mixes the gameplay style of Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts 3. If you look at that credits, it has Kingdom Hearts 3, not Kingdom Hearts 3, but all the Kingdom Hearts creators and designers working on that title, along with some Final Fantasy developers. We want to see a game sticks to the original formula. We want to see a game with original gameplay. We do not see a fucking online game, a fucking first-person shooter, or a rehash of any other kind. When have you ever known Square Enix to bite off any style other than their own? You know, they've always kept it fresh. They've always keeping it original. But this guy says he wants more mainstream. Yeah, you got me on that. You kind of lost me. And I fear for some of my favorite developers like Tetsuya Nomura. What does he have to say about this shit? I mean, is he gonna stick around and just let this motherfucker just like pretty much tarnish like all the Final Fantasy installments and the Kingdom Hearts installments? Are you gonna tarnish the reputation of those games? Dragon Quest, are you gonna tarnish the reputation of that game? What are you gonna do with this? Are you gonna follow in the route of Capcom, EA, Activision? It seems like this genre, this generation, is pretty much just become stale and pretty much just a redundant piece of puke that's lukewarm. It's lukewarm. It's not hot like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? You guys used to spit hot fire, but now you just spitting lukewarm puke. You just puke out little games that you know that all the people are gonna buy. You know, and you're gonna lose a lot of your fans. A lot. But this is basically a response to my boy Alpha Omega Sin. Give your thoughts on this. What do you think about this mainstream audience? You know, do you consider yourself mainstream, people? What happened to the fans who really got Square Enix on the map? What happened to the fans who pretty much love the franchise, who will be there on a midnight release to get these games? I'm planning on getting Final Fantasy 13 too. I was planning on it, but now after hearing this right here, I don't even know if I'm gonna get the game. I mean, if I notice anything that bites off of another game up in a Final Fantasy game, that's wrong on so many levels. If I notice that the controls have become so simple to where their fucking heads-up display has a big smiley face on it, and you have to watch the color of the smiley face turn white, I guess that's mainstream, huh? I mean, just think about the word mainstream. What do you think of mainstream? Casual? Is it casual gamers that we're trying to tend to now, Square Enix? Is that what all the developers are going to try to tend to now? Casual gamers. That's what's hip. That's what's new. That's what's innovating, right? You have doomed us all, my fucking God. You have doomed us all. I never would have thought I'd say this, but you pretty much just slandered me. Like, you just cast me away. You shunned me away from the franchise of Final Fantasy and all the other games. Was really hoping that you guys could pull your heads out of the gutter. I was hoping so many things for you guys. Maybe getting that Final Fantasy VII remake. Give us a fucking release date on when Versus is gonna come out. You know. Look forward to your Final Fantasy Gunblade, Call of Gunblade shooters, your little first person shooters. And your little fucking rock bands and shit like that. Who knows? But this is your boy EsperReview coming in with another video. I will catch you guys later. Peace. Fuck Square Enix.